Human activity is overloading our atmosphere with carbon dioxide and other emissions, creating significant and harmful impacts on our health, environment, and climate. On the other hand, renewable energy provides substantial benefits. Increasing the supply of clean energy would allow us to replace carbon-intensive energy sources and reduce the impact of negative emissions.
So a photovoltaic system, in simple terms, is a semiconductor in the field that takes sunshine and converts it to electricity, which is then converted to higher voltage electricity and sent through the grid, through power lines to your homes. And the benefits of photovoltaic systems is that they've come down in price significantly over the last few years, to the point where solar energy or photovoltaic energy today is the most competitive form of energy in probably 10% of the globe already. So 10% of the world's population now has solar energy as their lowest source of energy.
Weidmüller, at home in the world of industrial connectivity, is a well-known player in the global market for monitored combiner box solutions. The company supports customers and partners around the world with products, solutions, and services, whether it involves power, signals, or data.
Weidmüller is a global player in the industrial connectivity, which means wherever power, signal, or data is transmitted, there would be Weidmüller inside. We are present in many important industries, and the energy market is one of the major industries for us. On the one hand, we have more than 30,000 standalone articles for the industries. And on the other hand, we also provide customized solutions, which means our value add is to make application-specific products that are specifically designed to the needs of our customers.
Generally, most photovoltaic systems and wind turbine generators are designed and set up with the goal of achieving the greatest possible level of cost effectiveness throughout the overall operating time of at least 20 years.
The driving factor for any of these investments is its profitability, and that's derived from the kilowatt hours produced. All of these plants are compensated based on the kilowatt hours produced. For us, that's very important to monitor the kilowatt hours produced and to always be assured that the performance and the availability is as high as possible. The investors typically in a plant like this are large infrastructure or institutional funds. And Weidmüller Goldbeck have dealt with these funds for a number of years. I think one of the reasons that we're preferred partners in that arrangement is our ability to manage risk. That's a major concern of these funds, and we're able to manage, control, mitigate risk, not only during construction, but during the operation and maintenance of the plant.
Condition monitoring plays a major role in photovoltaic systems and wind turbines today and contributes to the overall efficiency as well as profitability of the system by reducing the cost of energy during its lifetime.
Condition monitoring system is a group of set of hardware and software devices installed in a PV plant that constantly assess the status of the main variables of the system and transmit this information to a control room. With this information, users can check the correct operation of the plant or detect in a very early stage some problem that can lead to a shutdown of the system.
To avoid further downtimes and to considerably reduce maintenance costs, the Transclinic monitoring system provides maximum transparency of all system functions.
Monitoring systems are good for seeing whether there is an issue in the field. They give you an indication of whether there will be a problem in the near future. You can see degradation of parts of your solar field or of your photovoltaic system degrading and can send out somebody to check on it and repair if needed.
Great importance of monitoring also applies to large wind turbines. For instance, monitoring a blade's conditions during operation. A wind turbine can be challenging, with blades ranging up to 80 meters in length. Covering a large range of services and solutions, the company offers reliable processes in terms of traditional energy supply, while also meeting the special demands of renewables.
For us, the most important is to correctly understand the customer needs, the application, regulations, some specific need that they can have for each moment and for each plant. For example, it's not the same plant in Doses in Chile than in a coastal area of Japan, or a wind turbine installed in the central Spain or in the offshore in the North Sea. So all our teams, from sales to engineering, are continuously in contact with the customer, designing with them the proper solutions for having a complete understanding of the applications.
With a global footprint and collected experiences, Weidmüller service concepts support the customer throughout the entire project.
With the global presence of Weidmüller, we are basically following the global footprint of our customer, which means we are where our customers are. Next to this customer focus, we have a focus on the product side, of course. There's a constant need for so-called smart solutions. Take renewables. The power generation is today much more decentralized than it was only a few years ago. And these new concepts need new solutions. And finally, we're only able to develop such products and solutions with the long history that we have in the specifically industry segments.
For more information, visit the website listed below